Tide Cottage at St. Simon's Island. Let's walk in the front door on the 3rd level. You're going to see beauty right ahead. Here we go. Come on in. Let's head right into the living room. I'm going to close the door behind you because it's sort of breezy today. Stop right there and take a look around. This is our dining room area. The dining room easily seats 6 to 8. We've got plenty more chairs. We'll look at here first. Come out with the camera. Let's look at it on the patio. And this is off the dining room. You've got a gas grill here for your steaks. I recommend 2-inch thick ribeyes, so you can get those locally. USDA prime if you can get them. And what a view of the Atlantic Ocean. This is your private patio on the penthouse level. I'll get out of your way. You can take a look at that view. And I would say the tide is about halfway out right now. When the tide is all the way, you can see how gentle the beach slope is. And what happens is when the tide is all the way in, it almost touches the Johnson rocks that you see right in front of our property. And then when it's out probably another 50 to 100 yards from where you see it. So there's almost always a lot of beautiful sandy beach. Let's go back in the house and see where we are here. Again, the dining room, and this is our kitchen. And I'm not much of a cook, but I think there's everything here you could possibly want. We've got a Kenmore Elite Fancy Dancy refrigerator with ice. It actually does produce ice, believe it or not, and cold water. We've got a, what in the world is this? A GE profile range, gas range, and oven. Again, a matching microwave and vent hood, and lots of cabinet space, and everything you could possibly need we have here. All you need to do is bring the coffee. The kitchen's fully equipped with pots and pans and glasses and everything else that you need. And one of the things I really like about the kitchen, a Bosch dishwasher. And the reason we got that particular dishwasher is it is so quiet you won't know it's running. The thing I like about the kitchen is you can be here preparing lunch or dinner and still be a part of the activities on the rest of what we call the sunroom. And let's walk
Island room.
Island room. I'm sorry, I call it the sunroom, but it's the island room. So come on out. One thing we tried to take into consideration is that if you've got a group of people, you may have different people that want to do different things. And so we've got sort of a television area over here that can seat easily 6, 8, or 10 people watching the football game here. And at the same time over here, somebody else might want to read a book or stretch out and take a nap on the sofa. The views in all directions are spectacular. This is a 12-foot ceiling, and the reason we opted for a 12-foot ceiling is it makes the room feel even larger. And so you see that there's plenty of room here in the island room. And I'm going to step out onto the patio. Margie's showing you the coffered ceiling. I don't think they want to see the coffered ceiling. I think what they want to see is the Atlantic Ocean. Follow me. My guess is this is where you're going to spend most of your time. The view here is absolutely nothing short of spectacular. And let me tell you what you're looking at. You are now pointed almost directly south. This is where on a nighttime, even in the daytime, but certainly at night if there is a launch from Cape Canaveral, which is about 150, 200 miles south of here, you can clearly see on the horizon the launch and the missile as it takes off. Across the way over here is Jekyll Island, home of the famous Millionaires Club. Spectacular in its own right. And off to the far right, that's the mainland, and that leads on into the Port of Brunswick. One thing that's fun about where we're located on the beach is that we're about 300 yards away from the shipping channel. And the shipping channel is where the big ships come 2 or 3 times a day. There's one right now. I'm looking out on the horizon shoreline and still be able to put out their nets and catch shrimp. And if you've never had Georgia white shrimp the same day it was caught, then you've never had shrimp at all. As you can see, people are walking up and down the beach. We're filming this in March of 2009, so you've got an idea that the weather's pretty nice. It's 100% sunny and about, I don't know, I'd say 70 degrees, 75 maybe, not quite 80. You can see the rocks that go all the way along the shoreline. These are known as the Johnson Rocks. They were placed there in 1964 by President Lyndon Baines Johnson, who came and rode along the beach with Senator Richard Russell. We were having some real serious beach erosion at that time, and President Johnson ordered the Corps of Engineers to solve the problem. And they did. They put these rocks here, and we've had no erosion since that time. Let's go inside. By the way, you can see the size of this deck. I'm guessing it's 40 feet from one end to the other. You can have a real nice group of people out here. This is where people want to sit. This is where people want to congregate in the afternoon and watch the sunset. By the way, the sunsets are in this direction, and some of the most beautiful sunsets I've ever seen have been standing right here watching the sun sink slowly into the west. It goes right out that direction. Let's go upstairs. Well, let's look at some bedrooms while we're down here. How's our time here?
We're at 6 minutes, almost 7 minutes.
Uh-oh, we're going to have to move quickly.
There's the wet bar just adjacent to the kitchen.
We now see what interests Margie is the wet bar. Here's the master bedroom, plenty of room. And come on in, Margie, show them the private patio that they have, the private deck that they've got right over here. You don't need to go out there. Come over here and take a look. I want people to see, we demanded a walk-in closet, and we got one in the master bedroom. And as you walk in the master bath, I'm a little ahead of you here. There you go. As you walk in the master bath, you're going to see a lot of luxury here. All of the countertops in all of the baths, of course, are granite. We put a really nice soaking tub, big enough for me, in the master, and it's a really nice place to take a hot bath at the end of a long day. And as you can see, there's plenty of room. I like to sit down sometimes when I take a shower, so I had them put in a seat, and it's awfully comfortable. It's a big shower too. I hate little showers. This is a big one. I can step right into it. Let's go. Now this is one bedroom and one bath here for the master.
This is the master.
Pardon?
This closet has high-speed internet and linens.
And we'll come back and catch the other two bedrooms, each with a private bath on the lower level, and then we're going to stop. Turn to your left. We can go straight ahead, whichever one you want. There's bedroom number 2. Bedroom number 2 looks over Oglethorpe Avenue, which is a nice view in and of itself. Turn left, and you'll see it has a private bath with a step-in shower. Again, porcelain tile walls. We think look real nice and make for a nice experience. King-size bed, of course. And then the third bedroom on this level, we got a whole nother level to go. But the third bedroom here, full bath in that direction, and then third bedroom here, also overlooking Oglethorpe Avenue. Again, a king-size bed and plenty of room.
And this is the third bedroom. It just has the same